What's going on, fight fans? This is Capital Combat. I'm Rob Jarrell, and this is just an initial reaction to the Saw Canelo Alvarez versus Liam Beefy Smith pay-per-view that happened last night on HBO pay-per-view, and it pretty much went how we thought it would. I kind of watched the whole. I tried to watch as much as the whole pay-per-view as I could, and it was a lackluster card, I guess you can say. At least I thought it was lackluster. The Rosado Willie Monroe fight was not what I thought it was going to be. It got a little bit better toward the end, but up until that, I wasn't too impressed with either guy. But Willie Monroe got the win. But with the Canelo fight, I thought it was a pretty good fight because Liam Smith is game. I'm not gonna say he's a gun because we expected Canelo to win the fight. He was game. He placed that pressure. He came in with that high guard, and I thought he could have been a bit more active, but he showed some fight in him. He ended up getting knocked down 3 times, one to a blow in the head, the others to a left to the breadbasket and the solar plexus, and then another one under the left elbow, which Hakeem and I talked about in our preview video about how his size would be exposed because he did not tuck his elbows. So I thought he might have had more in the tank to make it all 12 rounds, but it ended in the 9th round with that TKO, and Canelo is the WBO winner. Again, I thought Liam Smith made a good showing of himself, but his ability and the fact that he could not win in all the exchanges, because he was able to push Canelo back against the ropes and really go to work, but because those times when Canelo is a sharpshooter and he can pick his shots and reel them off very quickly, and because he's heavy-handed, he was able to take out Liam Smith. And after that second knockdown, the first one Liam Smith recovered from, but after that second one, I thought it wasn't going to last too much longer because those body shots are debilitating. Once you hit someone in the solar plexus or right under the floater rib, you're basically taking their legs away from him. And you can see that it was a delayed reaction in the solar plexus, and then that one right under his elbow to the body pretty much took away everything he had. It sapped his strength, his legs, and whatever win he had going forward. So now that we have that out of the way, who makes the Triple G fight? Because we know he didn't look great at the weigh-in. I think he's still struggling to make 154, so it makes sense for him to go back up to 155 or even the 160 limit. We know the WBA ordered the Danny Jacobs fight because Danny Jacobs is the WBA and regular champion, and Triple G is the super champion. And then we also have Billy Joe Saunders. But if we get the Canelo Triple G fight, that's going to go on pay-per-view, deservedly so. And I think that would probably be the best fight out the three as far as styles and action-wise. If not, then Canelo needs to fight one of the top 10 fighters at 154. We're talking about the Charlos, the Andrades, J-Rock, Julian Williams, all those good names. I hope he doesn't take the fight against Willie Monroe Jr. This is not to say anything against Willie Monroe. I think he's a good fighter, but we want to see Canelo take a step up in competition, not a step down. So until next time, we're going to do our review of this fight, on the true recap of the fight, and break down the fight later on this week. Until next time, guys, peace.